I mean, the great thing is for Nishikori, he knows that he's beaten Federer a couple of times. They're 2-2 in the head-to-head. But I wonder how nervous he'll be with all that this particular tournament brings.
I think he will be nervous. It was, as the guys were saying yesterday, if you're not nervous, it's time to stop.
Yes.
But talking about Federer's aura, I think a little bit like Guga Quirton was saying yesterday when he came on for the first time against Pete Sampras, and it was almost, I think, what was his words? He sort of almost like Jesus descending from above with the white lights. But Federer has that massive presence. He can fill a stadium. So although Nishikori has played him a couple of times, it's a little bit different everywhere you go. And I think indoors as well, the noise reverberates and it just makes it a little more exciting. So I expect he'll be a little bit nervous at the start, but very comforted by the fact that he did play some great tennis to finish off his match. So there's two things. He doesn't have to believe. He knows he can play good tennis here, and he knows he can beat Roger Federer.
Yes, indeed. So he is the man up against Roger this afternoon, a young gun who has enjoyed a remarkable breakthrough in 2014, as we've been saying. This year, Kei Nishikori became the first ever Asian player to break into the men's top 10.
"2014 has been a special year for Kei Nishikori, who's claimed 4 ATP World Tour titles and a US Open final appearance. The man from Japan is making waves.
It's been, great 1 month after US Open. Won two tournaments in a row and playing really well, and physically I'm getting stronger, so very happy that way I'm playing right now.
I think that he's now realizing that that he can beat the best players in the world. He can keep it going for 2 weeks.
He's looking like he's really cementing his place. I'm sure he's going to be here to stay in that top group for a good while to come.
Last month, Kei's newfound confidence was clear. At his home tournament in Tokyo, he beat Milos Raonic in 3 sets to cap an intense few months.
It was really great week in Tokyo to win again in a home crowd, and it was really tough final against Milos, so I was so emotional that time.
He's now unfazed by any player he meets on the ATP World Tour and is a contender at every tournament he plays. But just what's made the difference for the 24-year-old this year?
Physically, I was doing a lot of training and off the courts, and also practice more on the court too. So that's, I think, gained my level, level up, and that's why I'm doing really well.
Nishikori, to me, has added some more physical heft to his game and his whole attitude. And I think more time with training, more awareness of what it takes to be not just a pro, but a top 10 pro, maybe even a top 5 pro.
Clearly, the support of coach Michael Chang has added a special edge to a player who was always capable of great things.
His confidence level has changed, since the beginning of the year, and that sometimes can make a difference between going out there and believing you can win versus thinking, hey, I don't know if I can win. So, and that's a huge difference, especially out on the big stage.
When he got into the world's top 10 for the first time, that was when we all realised, wow, he's a talent who's here to stay. And I suspect that for Kei himself, that was when he realised he really can live with the very best.
So that's a little bit more about the story of Kei Nishikori.